Skål. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I have another whiskey review and I am continuing my Millstone series. If you saw my video yesterday, you know I bought this gift pack or taster pack or whatever you want to call it. And today I am moving on to the second one. The one yesterday I was very surprised and happy about. Today I have the Millstone OL. OL stands for oloroso sherry. So yeah, this is a single malt whiskey and more of my area of whiskeys that I normally drink and that I know a little bit about. I have my notes here. It's of course a sherry aged whiskey. It costs around 450 Danish crowns, which is about 45 pounds and maybe 50 American dollars and euros. That's for 70 centiliters and it is 46% alcohol. It's not chill filtered and it is not colored, so that's amazing. This one has only been aged for a little over 3 years, so not a lot actually. It was distilled on the 3rd of February 2014 and it was bottled the 16th of March 2017. So actually quite young whiskey. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes and what that does to a whiskey. I've tasted other young whiskeys, but not whiskeys that actually where the distillery went out and said how young it actually was. So, but let's taste this and yeah, let's just dive into it and see what happens. There's no sponsored content in this video, and as always, everything on this channel is just my opinion. I'm really looking forward to this, and this might mean that I will be disappointed. It might not mean that. I don't want to talk as much about the distillery as I did yesterday, because you can just watch the video if you want to know. So far, I'm very impressed by this distillery, and after doing all of these 4 reviews, I'm probably gonna go out and buy a bottle or 2 of this. So quite darker than the one yesterday. Think about this, it's only been in the cask for 3 years and it's not colored. That's a clear sign, and well, of course that means that it's quality sherry casks. Well, else it wouldn't have given up this much color. It probably also gave up a lot of flavors. So yeah, these two things tend to combine. First off, let's just look at the leg. Wow, there's a lot of sherry flavor there. Heavy leg. Crazy amount of sherry flavor. Almost white wine, so kind of dry. Sherry, and I guess that's nosing and tasting all these whiskeys. It's pretty normal. There's a lot of whiskey that has aged in oloroso sherry casks, and from that experience, I kind of now would guess that oloroso sherry is a dry sherry, whereas the PX sherry is kind of a sweet one. So there's definitely a dry sherry aroma there, almost white wine. That's pretty amazing that it's so much flavor for only 3 years. There's some malt there. Some sweetness, a little bit of sweetness, but there's also some bitterness Or maybe it's just the dry sherry that confuses me. There's some nuts. A little bit of sharpness to the nose also. Let me take a sip and try and nose it again, because it's really, this one is really difficult for me anyway. So, skål. Wow, there's a lot of power there. So, shit, sorry. Sharpness is gone now. There's a lot of power in the finish, a lot of sharpness also, some dryness. This one is a little bit disappointing and a little bit boring. Because for me, there just isn't a lot of things going on. It's pretty much the sherry, a little bit of a little bit of malt. Sorry, I couldn't find the word. Some malt. A little bit of sweetness and a little bit of fruitiness. Maybe it's just fruitiness that yeah. But there's actually also some oak. Definitely. So the sherry is dominant, and then there's some malt, and then there's a little bit of oak and a little bit of fruitiness. I can't say which kind of fruits. This is so the nose I've just told you, the palate is sharp with a little bit of with sherry flavor, but not a lot at all. The finish is very powerful, sharp, very very sharp, almost to the point where I can't taste what it tastes. I can't find flavors. But the flavors that I do find is sherry. There's some bitterness there, probably from the oak. There's also oak and maltiness. I'm getting some kind of a little hint of sweetness, honey feel to it, with a little bit of fruitiness, but it's way back. So, and at some point it's a little bit dry. It's almost like it dries out your mouth. So this whiskey is not to my taste. It's not a bad whiskey. It's just a little bit meh, if you know what I mean. And then that crazy amount of sharpness at the finish actually takes it even further down. So this one was a disappointment for me. I will be putting the Millstone Oloroso sherry at a 6. So yeah, that's it. That's that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with friends and family. please do leave a comment down below. I will respond to all of them. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and maybe hit that bell button so you don't miss out. And check out my Instagram account, it's Dunkeren_. If you want to see, if you like what you see there, then please give me a follow there as well. So on Wednesday, I will be doing the Millstone Peated PX. So this is a Pedro Jimenez sherry, but it's also peated. So that could be very, very interesting. And that will be Wednesday, as I said. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.